Yes, yes, yes. No time to dilly-dally. Let's get straight into this thing. It's Dan Azeez versus Rocky Fielding. I wasn't interested in the whole of this card, but I thought, let me go live for this. Let me go live for this, and let's get some music. It's the first round. 1 minute remaining in the first round. It's just a feeling out process thus far. And we are live. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Okay, so Dan Azeez goes in with a right hook, couple of cuffing lefts, couple of shots to the rib, short to the floating rib. And the floating rib is a real thing, believe you me. Back in the center of the ring now. It's the last few seconds of the first round. Okay. And they both have a little look at each other at the end of the round. Okay. Let's get some music up in here. I know it's unexpected. Hold on, let's turn that down. Let's mute that. Let's get some music up in here. Where is it? Okay, that's good enough. That's not what I wanted. Let's stop that. Let's stop that and let's go for what I actually wanted. Where is it? Okay. That's too loud. Okay. I think I need to adjust the... There we are. That's perfecto. That's good, yeah. That's good, yeah. That's good, yeah. Let's do a sound check. It's Dan Azeez versus Rocky Fielding. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Fielding. Okay, let's drop the music and let's do the sound check. 1, 2. Okay, let's drop that. Yeah. Let's drop the music and let's do the sound check. 1, 2. That's good to me. That's good to me. Okay. We're in round 2. It's round 2. Dan Azeez versus Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding failed to make weight by 1 pound. Rocky Fielding much the taller. Okay, it's a 1-2, 1-2 from Rocky Fielding, who had his back against the ropes. I don't know if it's my TV's playing up, but already. I don't know if my TV's playing up, but already Rocky Fielding seems very red around the body. From the shots of Dan Azeez, Rocky Fielding covering up now against the ropes. Rocky Fielding already in round 2 has sustained a cut in a dangerous place. It's a cut along the left eyebrow. I don't know. Looks like Rocky Fielding very readied around the body. Okay, so it's a jab from Rocky Fielding. Uh-oh. How rude of me. Uppercut from Fielding. Upstairs, downstairs from Dan Azeez. Rocky Fielding with his back against the rope comes with a 1-2 to the head and then drops one down to the body. Dan Azeez focusing largely on the body. Then he goes upstairs. He's downstairs, upstairs with Rocky Fielding with his back against the ropes. And Dan Azeez pounding that body and then going up in the middle, up through the middle with the uppercut. And it looks like some powerful shots coming from from Dan Azeez to Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding looks very, very red around the body. And the arms, as a matter of fact. Okay, so 1-2, 1-2 from Rocky Fielding with his back against the ropes. Dan Azeez goes to the body, then up the middle to the head. Rocky Fielding comes with some quick 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2s. But Dan Azeez, oh, nice long jab from Dan Azeez there. Rocky Fielding comes back with some hooks. So it's a battle of the hookers. It's the battle of the hookers right about now. And that was round 2. We're heading into round 3 with this impromptu show. You know, the referee is unpredictable. Come to warm you up on this cold winter's night. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Round 3. R3. Was that R3? Was that round 3? Is this going to be round 4? Or is this going to be round 3? Let's put a banner up anyway. Oh, this is round 3. Okay. And Azeez versus Rocky Fielding. Okay. Let's scroll down the bottom. Let's go. Okay, there we are. Okay. Okay, so it's round 3. Dan Azeez has won both round 1 and round 2 on my scorecard. That's Dan Azeez. Rocky Fielding has sustained a cut along his left eyebrow, and he's looking very red along the body and the arms. Perhaps testament of the power of Dan Azeez. But Rocky Fielding himself has been putting in some fast work. He's often got his back against the ropes, as he does here. But Dan Azeez putting in the work. Rocky Field, hook to the body from Dan Azeez, and then uppercut right up the middle. That's been, and then hooks to the head, and then a straight right. So, and then Rocky Fielding does spurts of work. Rocky Fielding complaining about the head work of Dan Azeez, because they do have their heads together. They do have their heads touching. Rocky Fielding saying, "Hey, come on now. Come on, ref, warn him. What you doing? Warn him." You know, for the head work. It's round 3. And, big jab from Rocky Fielding. From Dan Azeez, snaps Rocky Fielding's head back. Nice combination from Rocky Fielding. All little hooks to the body. Azeez snaps Fielding's head back with a long jab. Uppercut. The heads are touching. They come into contact quite frequently. How do you interpret that is entirely up to you. Some long shots from Rocky, from Dan Azeez. Some fast shots from Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding with his back against the rope again. And a long jab from Dan Azeez. Okay, so that was the end of round 3. Another round for Dan Azeez. And we're going into round 4. 4. Okay, on my scorecard, Rocky Fielding has won every round thus far. Okay, and in comes the man like the Leon figures. We got people up in the chat, but nobody ain't saying nothing. They're in ghost mode, and that's okay. So long as you're enjoying the show, and hit that like button hit that subscribe button, and if you want to, hit that share button. Leon Figures, how do you do?
I'd be very good. I'm having a most amazing day off. The first in a few months, to be honest. I've been doing crazy hours.
Dang.
And yeah, it's just finishing off with some good old domestic boxing. Cannot complain. Cannot complain.
Can't complain at all. Can't complain at all. Leon Figures stacking. Leon Figures stacking them chips at work. I don't blame you, mate. Hey, while the sun shines.
Yeah, that's me with the 7 days. I'm gonna ease off now. I've put in enough of the hours, so it's time to ease a bit now.
Yeah, you got to rest up a little bit. You got to recuperate. Got to recuperate. So we're in the fourth round. And Rocky Fielding is looking very red around the torso and the arms and the face and the cut eye.
Yeah, even with the weigh-in, when he came in a pound overweight, didn't bother try and come back to make the weight. Got an uninterested vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's boxing, but it's like he never came to win it. Just like maybe just came for the money. It came for a quick payday. But he's in there. He's making it competitive. So,
yeah. What is this here? Rocky Fielding. Let's just put his name in there. What are you seeing? What's going on here? So it's Rocky Fielding with his back often against the ropes. It's Dan Azeez coming with the hooks to the body and then going upstairs with hooks and uppercuts right through the middle. That's what I'm seeing.
That's pretty much the story of the fight.
Yeah.
Rocky's been countering some nice. He's been getting some nice counters, but it's it's Dan Azeez doing the pressuring, climbing into the pocket, dips low, and his head bounces up, which is causing a few issues. It kind of dips and rises.
Yeah.
Bit borderline naughty, but it's his style.
Yeah, it's borderline naughty style. And it's up to the opponent to neutralize that. You can neutralize it with the elbow, so he runs into an elbow, which is a bit naughty as well. You know what I mean? Runs into a forearm, runs into an elbow. Slicing. That's the defense for the head, the naughty elbow, naughty forearm to me. Gashing. It's in Muay Thai. It's legal in Muay Thai. Not so much in boxing, but it can dissuade a man from rushing in if he knows that he's going to get a slicing elbow across the bridge of his nose. Could deter a man.
Yeah, it's just in the close-ups. Does it? And Danny dips slow, goes for the body, looks for the uppercuts, looks to cut through the center of the guard.
Yeah,
he goes for the hooks. Rocky Fielding shows up. Then as he lowers his elbows to protect the body, his head's exposed. Dan pops up, fires a jab to the head. It just seems like a basic step. I'm not sure what Fielding's got to do. His current tactics are losing in the rounds. They're competitive, but he's losing them.
Yes, he's losing them all.
Change it up. Yeah, he's got to change it up.
That's cool. That was round 4. We're now moving into round 5, and it's more of the same in round 4, which is basically Rocky Fielding. Dan Azeez with the hooks to the body, and then coming up the middle with either the jab, the long jab, or an uppercut. And he's been very successful with that. Rocky Fielding's got fast hands, and he'll do a little fast burst to the body, and maybe get off one hook to the head or 2 hooks to the head. So Rocky Fielding is firing back. He is competitive, but Dan Azeez is winning every round on my scorecard. And with that, we say good evening to Donovan Williams up in the building. How do you do, Donovan?
Evening, Donovan, evening. I think if I was in Rocky's corner, I'd be saying to him, he needs to be a bit more busy, because when he does unleash his combinations, they look nice. They look nice. They'll be, if he's hitting 5-punch combinations, he's scoring with 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
If he's doing 2 a round, he needs to get that up to about 5. Yeah. And then he'll be with a chance of getting some of the rounds in his favor. At the moment, he's just cruising to a points loss.
Yes.
Possibly a late stoppage.
Yeah. Well, it's round 5 now, and thus far, I've given every round to Dan Azeez. As we said before, Rocky Fielding is competitive. He is firing back at times, but it's not enough. It's not enough. He's not doing enough. He's firing back, but not enough. Needs to do more. Needs to do more.
It's a fun battle to watch. They're in the pocket. Their heads almost touch, foreheads almost touching. They lean back to get a bit of range, but they're firing away. It's not a boring fight at all.
No, far from boring. Far from boring. El Gramos asks, are there any streams to the fight? I'm just on Sky TV, my friend. I'm just on Sky. Dan Azeez with hooks to the body, uppercuts to the head. Another uppercut. A hook from Azeez. Jab from Azeez. Uppercut from Azeez. Jab from Azeez. Uppercut from Azeez.
Yeah, he's looking. You can see where he's trying to provoke the spirit of Hagler.
Say that again.
And Azeez, you can see where he's styling himself off of Hagler.
Yes.
Up and down.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocky Fielding firing back, but he's missing with most of it. Two uppercuts from Azeez. Left, right, left from Fielding, kind of won't miss. Hook from Fielding, kind of glances. In the meantime, Azeez is punching him with jabs and rights. Another jab from Azeez. Another jab from Azeez, no land. Hooks to the body, uppercut from Azeez. Jab from Azeez, uppercut from Azeez. 1, 2, 3 from Fielding, uppercut from Azeez. Left, right from Azeez. Left from Azeez. Left hook from Azeez. Little head contact again from Azeez. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that Dan Fielding has to absorb.
I haven't given Fielding one round.
No, neither have I. Is that Bud McGirt in Azeez's corner? Looks like Bud McGirt. Looks like Bud McGirt.
I'm not sure.
I think it is. Look like it to Mike. Now that we've seen the replay now, and it's more punishment in the form of a jab from Azeez to the dome piece of Fielding. I didn't catch that, my friend. I didn't catch that. I'll have to catch the replay. How was that fight, El Gramos? How was that fight? We're into round 6. Coach Buddy in the corner. So, okay, that is Bud McGirt in the corner of Azeez, as I suspected. I just could see his head back at the time. Okay, so round 6. 6 in progress. Every round thus far, I've given to Dan Azeez. Rocky Fielding is firing back, but it's too little. It's not enough.
I'm a bit ahead of you, referee. I'm halfway through the second round 6. So when round 7 starts, when round 7 starts, let me know and we can synchronize.
Okay. Well, it's 2 minutes 6 seconds into round 6 so far for me. My stream's a bit slower. 1 minute 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50 of round 6. And Dan Azeez, Rocky Fielding firing back a little bit with some little kind of hooks, but they're very ineffective. Well, meanwhile, Dan Azeez is very busy with hooks to the body and uppercuts to the head. Same thing every round. Hooks to the body, uppercuts to the head. In this round 6. Round 6 of 12. Rocky Fielding fires back with hooks, but they're more cuffing than anything. 1-2, 1-2s from Rocky Fielding. Azeez comes back with a jab and a hook. Jab and hook. Then a hook to the body, 2 hooks to the body. Big leaping jab from Azeez to the head of Fielding. Uppercuts to the head of Fielding from Azeez. A big left hook from Azeez to Fielding's head. Combination of hooks from Fielding. 1-2, 1-2 from Azeez. 1-2, 1-2 from Fielding. Fielding does a 1-2, 1-2 with the hooks. Azeez comes back immediately with Fielding. Oh, big left hook from Azeez to Fielding. Uppercuts from Azeez to Fielding. Big left hook again. Rocks Fielding's head back and Fielding fires back. Let the ref know he's okay. But immediately gets off the ropes. Those are some big left hooks coming in from Rocky Fielding. And that was round 6. Another round to Rocky Fielding.
Okay, I'm paused now at the start of round 7. So just let me know when round 7 starts for you, and we can be a bit more synchronized.
I'll count you in. Yeah, I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 for the counting when it's starting. Yeah. 10.
Yeah, you see some nice replays of that heavy hook where he rocked Fielding. Rocky Fielding slowing down. He might get stopped here.
Yeah.
He's not looking like he's going to survive all 12.
Yeah, the referee's not going to tolerate too many of those shots.
Yeah, maybe it might not be a flat on your back knockout, but it might be a Canelo-esque style. Take a knee, and knock up.
Yeah. Seconds out. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. There we go. That's the belt.
Nice.
All right. Okay. So we are in round 7.
And Fielding looking like we've been describing, like his face has been pummeled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Azeez is stalking. Shoulder, neck tucked into his shoulders. Just collapse the pocket and unleash. But he's been a bit more tentative this time. I don't know if the fielder's got a better guard. He's doing a straight left through the guard. Now he's in. Head's up again. He hooks while his head's tucked into Fielding's chest, going to the body. Left, right hooks. Then he goes to the chin. It's nice work from Azeez in there. I really enjoy this in the pocket style when they put their two heads together and they just try and look for openings and got Fielding's blinking like he's got poor vision in his eyes with that cut eyes. It looked like he was blinking a bit to try and get a range. Fielding comes with some nice hooks on the return, but it's, as we said, it's not enough.
No.
Azeez is doing 80% of the work. Fielding's defending and then throwing off a back foot. It wasn't. I thought that was a heavy hit, but it's where Dan Azeez just ducks as part of his defense. It looked like the punch had dropped him, but no, it wasn't. It was just moving as part of his natural defensive style.
Yeah. Azeez just sunk a heavy one into the ribs of Fielding.
He's up and down, his head's bobbing. He's just very naughty with his head. He's very naughty. Refs warned him there. Very naughty. He might lose a point there.
Well, I don't see him actually headbutting. It's just he keeps head contact.
It's naughty. I think the refs warning him. Like, one more of those and I'll deduct it. Telling him, behave.
Yeah.
Now let's fire.
Yeah.
Straight away, touches again. I mean, the thing is that Azeez is so far ahead. If he loses 2 points for head clashes, it's not going to affect him. But something that in a close fight might affect him.
Yeah.
It might affect him. He needs to keep the head bobbing when he gets in the pocket. Reduce that.
Yeah. I'll do it to the side, maybe.
Yeah. It's just asking for trouble. And some opponents will take the easy way out. Scream for the dash and
okay. From Azeez. Hooks from Azeez. Straight jabs from Azeez. All rocking Rocky Field's head back.
It's nice his work. He goes to the body, waits for his arms to drop, elbows to drop, and then he goes up to the head.
Yeah.
Or we got to the uppercut through the guard, but Fielding's got a nice close guard, so sometimes it just goes to the arms just to let him feel something while he looks for something.
Yeah.
And Azeez his work. There we go. Body shot. He takes a knee.
Azeez drops Fielding with a body shot in the last 10 seconds of the round. So Fielding's going to make it to his bench. He was right there to his stool, but good lord,
looking for a comfortable spot on the canvas just to take a knee.
It was a nice shot to the liver. It was inevitable that he was going to get dropped to the body. It was inevitable. Ruben Cariziel, I'll just call you Ruben, says, do you think Rocky's hanging into the 12th? I think no.
I think he's ready to go home. I think
not. I think not.
Taxi for Fielding, please.
Yeah. His taxi. Tell him to tell his taxi to find out if his taxi can come early. He wants you to come a bit earlier. Or was that a left hook? Left hook to the liver. Left hook to the liver, and Fielding goes down. Good lord. He's taken a lot of punishment tonight. He hasn't run around thus far. Not on my scorecard. Not on my scorecard. And it's round 8. And Azeez comes out firing to the body, to the head. I don't think he needs to rush. I think he can be systematic, take his time. There's no need to rush. He can continue to break down. Oh, God, another one to the body. Oh, Lord, and another one to the body. Sunk it in.
In for this.
Another one to the body. Good Lord, from Azeez. OMG.
Oh, he wants to close the show. He don't get paid for overtime.
Don't get paid for overtime, that's true, but I'm a firm believer in a calm, systematic approach.
I think it's because he's just dropped him. I think he knows Fielding's ready to go, and he wants to. He's got cameras are on. He's on TV. He wants
Nothing
to.
wrong with that. That's all good.
Knockout and get on the card, get another card, get another payday from boxer.
That's all good, but I think you can still take him out by being calm in the same round.
Well, you get more. You're totally right.
Same amount of time. By keeping calm. Just be systematic. Systematic.
As Lennox Lewis says, boxing is not about going in the ring and losing it with somebody. It's, as you said, keeping calm.
Keep calm.
In your shots.
Keep calm. Pick your shots.
Control pressure.
Yeah. Keep the pressure up. Keep your composure. Keep your breathing under control.
Yeah, Rocky doesn't look like he stopped. I mean, his punches are returning really slow. You can see he's slowing down. He's getting weaker.
Yeah.
But you see, he doesn't look like, oh, that was a nice uppercut. Beads of sweat rots off of Fielder's face. He's getting hit clean in the face now. He's defense dropping.
Terrible.
Yeah. When he goes for the fence, then Azeez goes to there. He's just going up and down. He's finding gaps all over the place. Azeez. He's having fun.
Oh, God.
Azeez, this is going to stop him. Rest going to stop it.
Oh, Lord.
He's having a good look. Fielding's not. Oh, he's towels in.
Towel comes in. Towel comes in.
Wasn't showing enough. He wasn't showing enough.
Wasn't showing enough at all. That was just too much beating. That was too much of a systematic beating. That's why I said, Azeez, just take your time. Take your time. No need to rush. You'll only get better.
Rocky's like, yeah, I'll have my check, and I'll go back to Dubai.
Yay, hell yeah.
Sunny Christmas for me. It's cold there in Bournemouth. He's like, get my plane tonight. Yeah, I don't need the hotel. Get me on a flight.
Williams says late rounds could get interesting. No, it won't, my friend. It's all over. It's over. It's over. Azeez took him out. Systematic. 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 That's what I like. That's what I like. Don't rush it. Take your time. Like Lennox Lewis would say. Like Crawford does. Just take your time. Just break down your man systematically. I've seen the replays now. Seen the replays now. Hooks to the body. Jabs. uppercuts to the head, hooks to the head, hook to the body, uppercut to the head, hook to the head, hook to the body, towel comes in. OMG, that was a systematic beating, a systematic beatdown.
Well, it's funny, wasn't it, referee? Like Donovan said when he said scratch that after saying late rounds could be interesting. I was saying about when I was messaging you during the Stephen Robinson fight.
Yeah.
Saying that he looks like he's going to lose, and I messaged him again. No, he's just stopped. He's just stopped.
For real. That's it. That's all she wrote. Dan Azeez beats Rocky Fielding. How would they call that? Technical stoppage. Or is that TKO? Ref stoppage. Towel count in. Towel stoppage. He'd had enough. Rocky had enough. It's too much of a beating. Rocky Fielding, Bournemouth International Centre. This is in Bournemouth. British Boxing, Board of Control, British Light Heavy, Commonwealth Boxing Council, Light Heavy. Okay, so yeah, those are the announcements. British Light Heavyweight Champion, Commonwealth Boxing Council Light Heavyweight Champion is Dan Azeez. Dan Azeez, British Light Heavyweight Champion. Commonwealth Light Heavyweight Champion. Where are we? Let's have a look. Top 5 light heavyweights. What's that? Smith, Boatsi, Richards. Yeah. You got Riyadh down at number 4.
Damn.
Who's that? Callum Smith?
Yes.
Callum Smith. Callum Smith, Boatsi, Richards, Yard, Azeez. I don't know about that. I think that you'd have to have Yard at number 1, Boatsi number 2. That would be, those would be interchangeable. Let's have a look. Callum Smith. I don't know, but Callum Smith is an ex heavyweight, an ex super middleweight champion. He's moved up until he wins something at light heavy. I'd have to put him at 3. Well, he could be 1. He could move up to 1. Referee stopped that competition indeed. Nice someone doing the levels, absolutely. British Commonwealth. Is it European as well? Let's have a look. British Commonwealth. This is for the British light heavy and the Commonwealth. Light heavy. Don't know about the European. Callum Smith has to be number 1 right now. Well, is he? Is he? Has he won anything at light heavyweight right about now? I don't know. I don't think he's won anything right about now. But yeah, he could be. Let's listen to Dan Azeez, what Dan Azeez got to say.
He missed the weight yesterday and obviously worked hard to get down there. Targeting the body, was that something that you and Buddy McGirt and Mark Gillespie discussed?
Yeah, but that's regardless of everyone fighting. I'm the midget in the division, so everyone's taller than me. So there's nothing better than going down to the body, and yeah, it worked against Rocky.
What's the future plans now? I saw the European circulars went out this week, and taking European title. Ben Shalom has looked at that, and you've got Francis Thomas 4 there, so British, Commonwealth, there's room for a European somewhere?
Yeah, for sure. To be honest, I would like to get on the January, what is it, 28th card? Yeah,
January 21st, I mean, well, then he's right there, he's right there.
I would love to get on that card. I feel good.
He wants to get on the January the 23rd card.
He's hungry. Wants to get those purses in.
He's hungry, mate.
I was still in the gym, went out to LA, trained my ass off at this fight, and I feel good, man.
Into LA, training stuff.
But you're one more from winning the Lonsdale belt outright. So
Yeah, that didn't take too much out of him. I can imagine him being hungry to get straight back in there.
Yeah.
I mean, January 21st, it's coming around quick.
And with that performance, they might find a slot for him on that card, to be honest.
Say again?
With that performance, they might find a slot for him on that card. He's a nice fighter to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't force everyone to fight, but I would love to have that fight. In this sport to fight good fights. I don't want to just fight anybody. I want fights.
Why are you not a fan of BILLAM-SMITH?
There's a chance maybe I could win.
Say that again?
So yeah.
Why are you not a fan of BILLAM-SMITH?
BILLAM-SMITH, BILLAM-SMITH. He seems like a workman to me. He always looks like a workman. Always looks like a workman. You know, puts in a good shift. Puts in a good shift, but I don't see nothing spectacular. You know what I'm saying? It's just a work. It's always a workman's performance to me.
Okay, I hear that.
Just to me, I don't see no razzmatazz. I don't see nothing that makes me go, ooh, it's all one paced. Yeah, it's just grit and guts. If you want to see grit and guts, then watch BILLAM-SMITH. But you know, I like to see flair. I like to see a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of movement, a little shimmy, a little pop, pop, pop. BILLAM-SMITH is all like, You know what I mean? BILLAM-SMITH is all grunting and workman style.
So you wouldn't class that as all action?
All workman style stuff. Turn this shizzle down. Workman style stuff. There ain't no. I don't see much flair. I want to see flair. It's very important that I see flair. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some slick maneuvers also. I want to see some slick work. I don't see flair. I don't see slick work from BILLAM-SMITH. All I see is workman style grunting.
To a lovely lady. You don't see much makeup done up. You see more headscarves and bonnets on a Sunday cleaning the house. Just workman-like. You know, I feel like you should fight in a high vis jacket. Oh my gosh. There's ups and downs. I'm sure that happens somewhere. I'm sure they make some fake ring. Guys during the shift. Getting there for 12 rounds. People put down, everyone has to put down a 50 on the bet. And
that's why I don't like to watch BILLAM-SMITH. It's not because he's a bad person or I've heard something negative about his personal life or anything like that. It's just that he's a worksman to me. He's a worksman. I don't see no flair. I don't see no slickness. You know what I'm saying?
He makes for good domestic level. I think he makes for good domestic dust-ups. I think that does. There is a place.
That's what he is. He's a domestic guy.
Yeah, some tough domestic slugger. Yeah.
Domestic slugger.
I really enjoyed the Chamberlain bout. I really enjoyed it.
Chamberlain. Did that go 12 rounds?
Went to 12. Chamberlain almost got him out there. He was soundly beaten on the cards, but
Lord.
Chamberlain almost got him out there in the last 10 seconds of the round.
Oh Lord, I can't sit through a 12 round. I can't sit through 12 rounds of Chris BILLAM-SMITH.
That fight, it wasn't boring. That fight was.
I can't do it. I can't sit through. I'm trying to find a way to tell the people that I ain't gonna watch this Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight.
Yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. I'm trying to get you to stay on live.
I can see what you're trying to do, and you're just making me remember. You're just making me remember how much I don't like to watch Chris BILLAM-SMITH. You know what I'm saying? I think we've given the people like 45 minutes. That's what, like the better part of 3/4 of a damn hour. No disrespect to Chris BILLAM-SMITH, but geez.
Well, that is complete disrespect. You've come on for the co-main and you're shutting off for the main because you don't like the. You can't get more disrespectful than that, going live for the co-main and shutting it down.
Well, at least I'm honest. I've said it before. I mean, Eden speaks boring. I'm listening to him talk now. He'll put you to sleep just talking.
Oh dear.
Listen to him. I'm watching him talk. And it's boring even talking. No emotion. No emotion. He talks like he fights. Just one tempo, one pace, dead-eyed. Just people, I hope you understand. I've said it before. Maybe. Bang out of order. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Minder. Bloody hell, Gav.
Saying that, it does seem like he could be a Minder back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Just keep the heavies away.
He's just his mannerisms, bland, just dead in the eye, talking.
Minder, that's what he is.
Minder. It's just. I said it before. I can't watch Chris BILLAM-SMITH fights.
To be honest, what helped on the Chamberlain fight was it was in Bournemouth. He gets heavy support, and the crowd is probably making the fight seem more interesting than it was. But I enjoyed it. I did enjoy the Chamberlain fight. I did. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Haven't we talked about this before? I think I think I said it. I can't watch a Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight. I can't do it, mate. It's just not. It's not. It don't enthuse me. I have no enthusiasm for it. And then when I've done it before in the past, and I said, nah, I can't do it. I can't sit through 12 rounds. I can't sit through 12 rounds of a Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight. Old Grandma says Rafi came for the side dish, not. Well, to me, this was the main. How is Azeez versus Rocky Fielding? How is that under Chris BILLAM-SMITH versus whoever is going to be fighting? You know what I mean? This fight should have been first, and then I'd have just skipped past it, and then I'd have gone live for the main. But are you telling me this is a higher ranking fight than
you have to put him as the main because he's who the tickets have been sold for. If they had him as the co-main, people might well walk out and miss out on that decent Dan Azeez performance.
Yeah. So the reason this is the main is because it's in Chris BILLAM-SMITH's hometown, but it's not a higher ranking fight as far as I'm aware. You know what I mean? The Chamberlain fight was good, to be fair. Come on. Was it good or was it rock'em sock'em robots?
No, it was good.
Was it?
It was back and forth. Don't get me wrong. BILLAM-SMITH clearly won the rounds, but it was it was they were 55, 45 and 60, 40 rounds. They were close. And competitive. Well, he did what we were saying Rocky Fielding to do. He fought back a lot more.
Right.
And there was a couple rounds that were cleared by BILLAM-SMITH, 1 or 2 rounds that were cleared by Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And some of them that were close, and BILLAM-SMITH got most of the close ones, and he did win it. Yeah. But it was just fun to watch.
Chris BILLAM-SMITH. what do I need to do here? I need to go on the back now and make sure. What you got here? Make sure everything is correct with this thing.
You have to be careful though, Rafi. If you're not, you might still be live when the fight starts.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mind being live when the fight starts, but I'm going to cut it off nonetheless. I'm cutting that shizzle off. I can't bear a Chris Billams. Listen, I got to be honest with the people. I cannot bear.
Give it a chance. Give it 2 rounds. See how you feel. Give it 2 rounds.
Oh, God. Oh, good.
Give it a
good. What we're looking at, what am I trying to do over here? Better press that button there. We're just clicking buttons. Did you see the Caroline Dubois fight?
I did. She put on a nice performance. This opponent's never been stopped, and she just blitzed her. Was
that premature? Was that premature stoppage?
No, okay. It was. I mean, if she was taking that in the first round, the ref, she could have withstood a bit more.
Yeah,
but she was going nowhere. So we could have got another round or a half a round of just somebody shelling up and having somebody tee off on them.
Yeah.
And Dubois was, but as the round was getting longer, Dubois was finding a nicer range. So the shots, she was planting her feet and putting heavier shots in, longer combos, body, head. It was, I get it, Donovan. A bit early, but you think, damn, what was the girl gonna do? She was just Dubois was just warming up, and she was lit up like a Christmas tree. She was lit up, and the ref could have let it go on, but it was going to only end one way. So I don't know, when you say that she's never been stopped, I haven't analysed the opponent, see who she's been fighting, because these things are subjective.
Yeah,
but Dubois looking like they've done her well. 5 fights she's had this year.
Yeah,
for her first year as a pro, that's what you need. Another year. I hope they don't rush her. They're talking about world titles. For another year of these 5 fights, slightly tougher. Let's see what she's like when she's under a bit of pressure. She went to the Olympics and then she cracked a bit under the pressure. She didn't perform. She didn't come back with a medal. So I don't think she should be rushed. I do agree that when you've got an outstanding amateur career with outstanding amateur wins in the big tournaments, the Worlds and the Olympics, then you can be rushed because you've proven that you can perform under the hot lights when it matters. And so I think because she hasn't done that, I think with McGuigan, and she's in there with some good company in that gym, with the McGuigans, give her 5 more fights, and then 24, let's push them ahead, because then Taylor would have gone, Katie Taylor would be gone or well on her way out. So then let's the belts will scatter, and let her pick up one of those, and have mandatories, and then try and get some unifications going if she can. But I just don't want to rush it.
For real. Could you put your phone on silent, please, Leon? Because we're hearing the notifications come through.
Sorry, do you know what it is? I've linked my WhatsApp onto the MacBook.
Yeah. Oh, so silence. When you silence, what is it? Silent. Or is it going to be difficult to silence it? The notification. So it's going to be notification on the MacBook then.
Yeah. No. I thought I've just selected quit MacBook. So hopefully, that will stop it.
That's cool. All right, that's cool. Let me have a look here. See what we see in there. Okay. What's going on over there? What I don't understand is I see a little fruit fly. I'm saying, where the hell could that have come from? Where Do I have fruit? I think all the fruit's in the fridge. What's going on? How is a fruit fly alive in the winter? How is that even possible?
I've flown in from Dubai with Rocky Fielding and sent it up in Brum, thinking, what bloody hell am I trying to find its way back to Dubai?
It's winter, man. How is that damn possible? You're lurking around and then it just appears when I'm at the computer and just flies past every now and then. And now I've got to try and hopefully just catch it and just clap it. Catch it and clap it. What's going on? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, there. Oh, yo. Ah, damn. As soon as you get into position, it flies off. Come on, I got to get you.
There we go. Raf's got murder on mind. He wants
murder in mind. Murder, she wrote. Murder in mind. I can't sit through this. Yo, okay, I'm gonna have to say my goodbye to everybody. I just can't sit. I cannot. Okay.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
I'll give it a chance. Give it
2 rounds. Give it 2 rounds.
Give it a chance.
After one, you can say, Leon, the 3 minutes of my life I can't never get back.
All right, I'll give it a chance. We're here now. Let's just give it a chance. Plus, I want to get this fruit fly on up out of here. So I'm gonna go and get my antibacterial spray. So hopefully I can catch it, and then I'll clean the screen of the computer. So it's two kill 2 birds with 1 stone. How about that? Malco up in the building. Ahmed, whatever this cat's name, Ahmed XOXHAJ, whatever. XHOXHAJ, cruiserweight competition, 12 rounds. All we're saying is give Chris a chance. Well, you know what? I'm here now. I can multitask. I'm going to get my antibacterial spray, hopefully catch the little tiny fruit fly on the screen. There it goes again. Yeah. I'm going to go and get the antibacterial spray now. And then I'll clean the screen. So, hey, multitasking. Let's do this. Let me get my antibacterial spray. Do that. And then I want to tuck into a scone. So, you know what I'm saying? We're multitasking over here. Fruit scone. You know what I'm saying? Might have a little bit of cream in the fridge too.
I mean, this is clearly just a tick over fight for BILLAM-SMITH. They're building off the success of the last bout. But I hope this guy comes to fight and makes it interesting. Because as you said, if he doesn't, BILLAM-SMITH is very capable of giving an extremely boring performance. And I've just begged you to stay. So I hope it's a barn burner.
It could be a barn burner. It might turn out to be a barn burner. You know what I mean? We're about to find out. You never know.
Argentina?
Say that again?
His opponent from Argentina. They've got a reputation of being durable.
Yes.
Sluggers.
Yes.
Well, if he is, then they've done the right thing on paper. So hopefully he performs.
Argentinian slugger. Are they going to be Argentinian sluggers tomorrow against France?
The French squad is depleted. How they've got to they are some team. Yeah. Didier Deschamps is some manager. To win, not very few people win a World Cup, captain their team to a World Cup, and then manage the team to a World Cup. And he's in another World Cup final. With a depleted squad. No Benzema. They are, but you know that's the spine of your squad. No, you know, and they've got more. They are a depleted squad.
For real.
And they've got to the final and they haven't been under too much pressure. They think they lost one game, but they had already qualified.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were rocking a bit against England, but you know, they were never in dire straits.
For real.
And when it matters, they find somebody to step up.
Yeah.
I think you're being unfair, Michael Buffer. You could have managed. No, Michael, no. They've lost about 4 or 5 key players. 4 or 5. And I think it's a bit. I think they might win it again because I don't know. I just think the whole Messi and the World Cup is a bit of a tragedy.
Messi.
He just never seems to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you think of it, something special is going to happen because either Messi will get a World Cup, which will be special for all of his football accolades. He's got the Copa America finally. This will cement him if he does it. Or if not, you got Mbappe, who would have won 2 World Cups before the age of like 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Pele level craziness.
Mad.
2 World Cups before your 24th birthday.
That's mad.
You'll never kick a ball in your life and be in the top 1% of footballers ever.
That's mad.
It's crazy. Do you get what I mean? Collecting World Cup medals like, I don't know, side chicks. That's what's going on.
For real.
I'll be working. I won't be watching the match. I'll be working.
Oh dear.
I do think. So if you ask me who I think France will do it.
I think France are going to do it myself. I think France are going to do it. What Ahmed? Armend. Chris BILLAM-SMITH versus Armend. Let's get this.
Michael, sorry, Michael. You'd have Benzema over Giroud all day long. Benzema's been just come on. Benzema's got what? 5 Champions League winners' medals, the World Cup. Pogba was instrumental when they won the World Cup. He bosses the midfield for France when he plays. You can't. It's not the same. He's not in the same squad. You can't compare his Man United performances to it. That's like comparing Maguire's Man United performance to how he does with England. Different tournament, different styles of football, bring out different characteristics.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pogba might not be good without the ball for Man United, but for France, he does some real damage.
Yeah.
But Michael, come on, we throw comments out too easily. Not anybody could win the World Cup with no. You go like it's easy to win a World Cup. You could really win the World. You could really win the World Cup with this France squad. You could get through Brazil. There's some decent teams in the. You're acting like it's an easy thing to do winning the World Cup.
No, certainly is not.
We go, BILLAM-SMITH. Let's go.
BILLAM-SMITH versus ARMEND. XHOXHAJ.
Oh no, Armand doesn't look like he's got much on his punches. He's going for it though.
Going for it.
He's trying to collapse the pocket, goes inside, uppercuts, hooks, goes to the head. BILLAM-SMITH trying to get some stiff jabs to keep him at bay. He's trying to size him up. I was getting through his guard. I don't think he's got the power to BILLAM-SMITH, so it will look interesting while he's doing it. The fact that BILLAM-SMITH won't respect his power might make it not such a boring fight.
Yeah.
That's for the dirty boxing styles.
Well, this guy looks a weight class below BILLAM-SMITH, if not 2. He looks like a middleweight versus a cruiser.
It's a clear tick-over fight.
Yeah. Looks like a middleweight. So hopefully BILLAM-SMITH's going to get him out or he's going to get BILLAM-SMITH out, one or the other. One or t'other, as they say up north. One or t'other. All right.
I know Benzema wasn't in the last World Cup. I'm saying he's a better player than Giroud. Okay, yeah, it's looking. Yeah, this is the the workman's like BILLAM-SMITH that you were talking about. Yeah, he's looking. Yeah, it's the opponent that's making it exciting. Gets him with a nice uppercut, but yeah, as you said, this is a clear fight for BILLAM-SMITH to win on home soil.
Yeah.
And he does look a weight class, at least a weight class below.
Two weight classes below to me, to be honest. Well, if BILLAM-SMITH's a cruiser, this guy don't look no bigger than a super middle.
Be interesting what he weighed in at.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, referee here. I think I've wasted your time.
Well, I promised the people 2 rounds, so you know. Plus, I haven't got the fruit bat yet, and I need to clean the screen, so we're okay. We're okay.
I mean, in this first round, I might be giving it to the away fighter. It looks like he's got in more.
Yeah.
Landed more.
Yep.
BILLAM-SMITH feeling that round.
Yeah.
He wasn't the ring general.
No, it certainly wasn't.
The opponent was looking to get in, collapse the pocket, unleash some combinations. He was getting some clean hits in. BILLAM-SMITH resorted to a few dirty tactics to try and outmuscle him, use his size advantage that he obviously knew he had when he selected him.
Yeah, so I'm giving the first round to ARMEND.
Me too. But let's see what McGuigan's going to say now. McGuigan's had a look.
Yeah.
McGuigan, I don't know though. Oh, a nice uppercut there. That's what I mean. He's just got some cleaner punches. He's excited for this guy. Look, the referee's telling him, calm down, calm down.
Calm down, lad. Calm down. So, AX.
I think he's been told, put a bit more lever on your punches now. He's trying to hurt him now.
Yeah.
There we go. This is a bit of a nice scrap. First minute of the other rounds, and then they slowed down a bit.
Oh, nice uppercut from AX. He's come to scrap. BILLAM-SMITH just covering up. Yeah, nice couple to the body. BILLAM-SMITH comes up with an uppercut through the middle, as does AX. BILLAM-SMITH going around the sides. AX comes straight through the jab through the middle. Straight down the middle. Rafi's eating his fruit scone. It's all right. It's all right. Oh my God! BILLAM-SMITH gets rocked. Almost dropped. His knees dipped. That was a right. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. BILLAM-SMITH smiling because the second time he almost got dropped.
He's against the ropes. He's holding on. He's shelling. Firing back a bit.
BILLAM-SMITH's face is readied.
But the opponent's stood off now. He's as you said, actually. He's trying to remain calm. He's not trying to rush it. Trying to look for the gaps.
BILLAM-SMITH.
Tries for the overhand. BILLAM-SMITH does a nice defense, but gets caught. Referee's helping BILLAM-SMITH all he can. He's getting some hometown help there. He just can't handle the guy's speed. Where he's smaller, he's just leaping past. He's just bouncing past his guard.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
He's just jumping through his guard. He waits for him to throw a jab, just jumps in and then closes the pocket and unleashes. And then now he's realised if he times him well, he can hurt him. BILLAM-SMITH's looking a bit rattled now. Uppercut caught him clean. Now he's making it dirty. This is the BILLAM-SMITH. We're going to walk him against the ropes. This was the BILLAM-SMITH what we saw against Chamberlain. he's going to get some dirty boxing going in, trying to go in with the head. Now Billam-Smith's trying to get some power punches in, hooks to the chin. The opponent's doing well in the clinches, to be honest, considering he's a lot smaller. He's holding his own. Uppercut! Billam-Smith's head gets rocked. Hooks, hook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boom, boom.
Holding him. Look, won't let him bullied. He's trying, tucks his head right in his shoulder so his chin's not susceptible to the uppercut.
Oh,
this guy's dancing on his feet. This guy's like, this guy's treated like an exhibition. What's a round? Athlete.
Oh,
that's a big question. We've had 2 rounds. Are you ready for 2 more? You're going to give it 2 more?
We're carrying on.
We're carrying on. I think Rafi might turn into a Billam-Smith fan. To be honest, it's the opponent making it exciting. It's the opponent.
Get his ass beat.
He won't get his ass beat. It's the opponent. Look, McGregor's going to tell him, calm down. He's going to tell him what to do.
Calm down, right?
Because he's just hooks. He's just so quick with his jab. He's so quick with the counter. Billam-Smith's jab's slow enough. The guy's been able to time it. Look at that. Just leans and hooks and overhand. Yeah. Classic. That's his coach telling him that. He's straight jab. That's coaching. That's good corner work. And he caught him about 8 times with that same shot.
Beautiful.
Now it's McGuigan's turn to make an adjustment. He's just told Billam-Smith to go hard.
Yeah. I might pull myself up.
This guy just doesn't respect his power at all. He's collapsed in the pocket going deep. Hooks to the body, then he goes to the head. Got him against the rope. Billam-Smith's backed up against the ropes.
Taking it to Billam-Smith.
Yeah, as you said, he's 2 better. Billam-Smith shows up with some hooks to the head and the body. They hold him, shows him. The guy sticks to Billam-Smith's chest, but he's walking for the uppercut. He goes to the head afterwards. Looks to come inside with the uppercut, then around with the left hook. Now they're into the center. Billam-Smith trying to go with that jab, but watch him. He's going to duck it, and he's just counter jabbing. Ducks, goes to the body for the away fighter.
I told you Billam-Smith's like a robot.
I do pronounce that name. Any name that starts with an X and a H, I'm lost. I'm sorry.
AX. I'm just calling him AX. I told you Billam-Smith's like a robot.
Billam-Smith goes with a nice hook, but he catches the elbow. Got caught by the top of the head. Billam-Smith a nice straight jab. Guy didn't counter that one. Guy just Donovan's right. He's lucky this kid's small. He's stalking him. Yeah, he's light on his feet. I don't think Billam-Smith's power's hurting him. His jab, he got through with a straight jab there. But the guy's stalking. Billam-Smith's the one just like evading him, just circling the ring. He's looking. He's got a job of looking like he's looking what he's doing, but it's the other way around. The guy's looking for him. Yeah. Billam-Smith's trying to keep out of his range. He's thinking, if I step too close and I can't stand in front of him for too long, the guy will just launch on me and he can hurt me.
Madness.
Billam-Smith's in a bit of trouble here. He needs to only in round 3, but he needs to figure this guy out. McGuigan, you need to earn your money.
I told you, Billam-Smith's like a robot.
Inside, now the guy goes into the quicker. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Billam-Smith comes in, but this guy's ready. He wants to jump in, get some fast combinations.
AX is taking it to Billam-Smith. Billam-Smith's circling away from him, and he's walking down. He's the one stepping to Billam-Smith. Okay, Billam-Smith stepped in with left. Okay.
And release his fast combos. Releasing fast 4-punch combos. He gets in uppercuts as well when they're nice inside. Billam-Smith wants some. Now they're going, this is what I like, in the pocket.
It's in the pocket. Billam-Smith is firing back, yeah.
Against the turnbuckles.
Yeah.
Fucking nice defense from Billam-Smith. But this guy is just teeing off on him. He's just there. He doesn't fear his power.
And until he gets tired.
Fear it.
He'll be teeing off on Billam-Smith until he gets tired. Billam-Smith tees off on him for a few shots there too in return, but he should do. He's the bigger guy. Looks 2 weight classes bigger. What's going on?
We're looking at him. He looks light on his feet. The guy doesn't even look like he's really loading up his punches, so he's keeping his energy levels high. He's just done enough to show him I've got power to get the respect. Yeah. And I remember David Hay saying that when he went up to heavyweight, he had to early let the bigger guys know he had the power to earn their respect. Yeah. Then he was able to use his speed and stay light on his feet instead, because if he didn't, they would have just walked him down, and he didn't want to get into a firefight with them. Whereas this guy, he trusts himself in the pocket. He sees he's quicker than him. He trusts his defense, and he knows he's showing him, I've got the ability to hurt you. But this guy at the moment, he's collecting rounds. How many rounds have you given BILLAM-SMITH? We're about to start the 4th round. If I'm generous, I'll give him 1. You know, there's a case that the UA fighter's got all 3 rounds. Yeah, it's all 3 rounds. I'm sorry. Yeah, the first round I gave to the UA fighter, and the last 2 he's definitely been on top. And look at it, he's hungry for this. The UA fighter's thinking, I've seen nothing, I've felt nothing to say I'm going to lose this. He's thinking I can comfortably build up a heavy lead and comfortably. Why is he giving BILLAM-SMITH the viewer's verdict? How do they give BILLAM-SMITH the 3rd round? From what? Same again. BILLAM-SMITH circling. The guy tries to collapse the pocket with some. Now he's trying to load off some heavy, but none are hitting, none are landing. Hooks, uppercuts, hooked catches. They're both counter hooks. It's a bit messy in there. After about 15 punches thrown, 2 landed, 1 each. Ref separates some resets, goes to the center. BILLAM-SMITH now trying to stand in the center, trying to look. The guy's doing the same thing again, trying to just slip the jab and hook. BILLAM-SMITH just allowed himself to get teed off on. He's got a nice guard. But the guy just collapses the pocket. He's happy to stand there and take it. Overhand. Lands to the top of BILLAM-SMITH's head. The UA fighter's light on his feet. He's bouncing. Then he just bounces his way into the pocket, collapses the pocket, and he's happy to trade. BILLAM-SMITH is teeing off now. So he's doing a bit more. But then now he comes. Here comes the UA fighter. BILLAM-SMITH returns, using his jab to just push him back. But the UA fighter's there again. When BILLAM-SMITH ducks in, the UA fighter's ready to do an uppercut.
For real.
The UA fighter just seems to have his number. Whatever moves he's got, is if it's a chess game, he's being outmaneuvered. Whenever BILLAM-SMITH tries to do something, the guy's just got a response, and the good one is. Then again, he's okay. We're in round 4 now. Maybe as Rafi said, he's going to tire now because he's not looking so hard on his feet as he's bouncing. Was that BILLAM-SMITH hurt? I missed something there because I was just looking at
two hooks there from AX. BILLAM-SMITH kind of had to roll with it, or else he got clipped bad. You see, this is my issue with BILLAM-SMITH. This is my issue with BILLAM-SMITH. You should be taking care of this lad, who's 2 weight divisions smaller than him. Looks 2 weight divisions smaller than him. Should be taking care of this lad, but this lad's peppering him up. Look at this, peppering him up against the ropes. Look at this.
I don't know if it's the case.
BILLAM-SMITH is a worksman.
I think the fact that he's smaller is helping him. He's giving him the speed and the movement. I think what BILLAM-SMITH's missing is he needs to land a clean, powerful punch to earn this guy's respect because he's just collapsing the pocket and he's just quicker than him on the inside. He's just got faster hands on the inside. Overhand hooks are just landing as well. Now BILLAM-SMITH is.
Look at that.
I'm sorry. That's BILLAM-SMITH's four rounds down, and he's cut. Lie. Is he cut?
He's cut on the left eye.
This is bad.
Under the left eyebrow.
And the opponent looks fine. He looks fine. Easy work. Look at that. He's just focused. He's just, yeah.
Now you can understand my issue with BILLAM-SMITH. He's a worksman.
Yeah, but he's not putting in a decent shift now. If you're going to be a workman, that's fine. Put in a decent shift. You're going to go slow. You need to pick it up, mate.
I said he should have come in a high-vis vest, but it should have been a donkey jacket.
A donkey. Let's not go too far. Donkey jacket. What's the guy a donkey? He's got caught out by a lighter.
Donkey jacket to Donkey jacket to Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Yeah, the donkey jacket would match the rest of his outfit.
Yeah, he's come out in his this Billams comes out all in black with a hood up like he's a Sith Lord. At the moment, he's looking like a youngling up against the bloody Jedi Master. He's just
bloody hell. This is everything that I said. Don't get me wrong, I'm entertained, but it's not because of Billams.
Are you not entertained?
The other guy. That's why I'm entertained. It's because of the other guy. If it's down to BILLAM-SMITH, I'll be getting no entertainment. He's making this little guy beat him up. Okay, he's coming back with something now. He's coming back with body shots now, you know. But geez, he's making this thing look hard. Okay, he's coming with some punishing body shots now, but geez, what is it? The 5th round? Liz has won every round up until now. The other guys are AX. Big left, big right hook from AX. Right uppercut from BILLAM-SMITH, fair enough. He's going back into it this round.
Yeah, okay, now he's like he's dropped him, there he goes! Down! Clean!
AX is knocked out.
BILLAM-SMITH, don't play like that, mate. Don't have some respect because you were getting pieced up and you just knocked out somebody that you're a lot bigger than.
Okay.
That's a lot bigger than you. Sorry.
Well, this was entertaining. Not because of BILLAM-SMITH, though.
That was fun. What was it? An uppercut that caught him?
Yeah.
BILLAM-SMITH, he should be a bit ashamed. He should be a bit ashamed. He was pieced up.
He was.
And he used his power. He's just. It was his size advantage that got him through that.
Yeah, it's his size that got him through.
That was a horrible knockout, though. He was one where he leaned forward, then he was gone, and then just dropped back.
Yeah.
That's out like a light. And that's the horrible thing is, the show reel knockout, but anybody who watched the fight will know that BILLAM-SMITH was getting lit up.
That was against the grain of play.
Very much. I don't know if the guy just got too comfortable fearing he doesn't fear BILLAM-SMITH's power.
Well, he was going to get tired anyway.
Oh, yeah, it was a dangerous game. Yeah, as it might have just been fatigue. It was a dangerous game because he kept collapsing the pocket. He was on his feet, expending lots of energy. And yeah, he was, collapsing the pocket against a bigger, stronger fighter. Always risked the outcome, but he's on his feet, he did it his way. He could have been circling the ring like BILLAM-SMITH and avoiding it and then got caught maybe in 11. But he thought, sod it, I'm going to go for it. And he got stopped in the 5th. I can't see him going past Euro level, but I think they're just going to keep matching him at these levels, let him sell out shows and get their other fighters on the boxer cards on his cards because it's guaranteed full arenas.
I can't see him getting to Euro level. This is his level, British level.
I mean, yeah, so they've now got a ticket seller in Newcastle and a ticket seller in Bournemouth. Keep him at this level. Keep him at this level. The Chamber rematch is there. If they want, the Reactpor rematch is there. Keep him at this level. Even if he loses, the Bournemouth fans will still support him. They can keep this going for another Give him another 6 fights over 2.5 years. That's cars they've got. Yeah, it's you can see boxers slowly getting a decent foothold in the UK domestic scene.
Yeah. Who's Worski? Was Worski on this card?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of it wasn't aired because I think McKinson was on, but I never saw him. This came at fight 7, unless it was a YouTube something.
Mm.
But it came on Sky at 7, and there was no sign of McKinson. His fight must have been what wasn't aired.
Mm.
Uppercut, yeah. It's just a couple of hooks, left, right. Yeah,
kind of a shovel hook, upward hook with the right. Oh.
Yeah, that one where you lift forward and then then you just back.
Kind of a shovel hook.
Yes, yeah. His eyes have gone, rolled through his head. He's gone. Right, leans forward like he's going to drop forward. BILLAM-SMITH was merciful. A more vicious fight would have given him another punch on the way down.
Yeah.
Then he comes his back heavy, head hits the canvas.
Yeah, but this guy made the fight interesting.
Yeah, he was that smaller guy, quicker, with good time and the ability to hurt you. BILLAM-SMITH got hurt in there.
Yeah.
He needs to train harder.
Well, train harder. Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you're workmanlike, you're basically saying you do the basics okay. Yeah, if you want to get to European level, you need to do the basics at an elite level. If you want to be world, you have to have a bit more to it.
Yeah.
So he should be minimum getting to European, as in minimum doing the basics at elite level.
Yeah.
You know, his jab is too slow.
I just got no. He's a workman. But even a workman should have done better than that.
That's what I mean. He's. I don't know if he got a bit hyped from fighting in front of his fans, and you know, but you still got to put in the time in the gym.
Got to put in the shift, mate.
And you got to improve.
Yes.
Because I think that the performance against Riakpo was better than that performance, and that Riakpo performance was years ago.
Yeah.
He's changed trainers. He's
Who's the guy commentating with who's the guy on the commentary team?
Riakpo and Fraser Clark.
Okay, so we don't beat Riakpo again then, is what I'm saying.
Oh no. I mean, he gave Riakpo a good fight, but Riakpo's improved.
Who won that fight with Riakpo?
Riakpo beat him. Riakpo's his own.
Because I thought.
No, he came in as an opponent.
You won't beat him again.
No, he came in as an opponent for Riakpo and put in a good performance. Eddie Hearn signed him.
Okay. Yeah.
Hearn quite liked BILLAM-SMITH. Once the whole DAZN thing happened, BILLAM-SMITH decided to stay with BILLAM-SMITH decided to go with Boxer.
Right. Might have been a smart move for him because you
go to where the new outfit is that's going to be pumping money in, because they're going to be overpaying to get their foothold in.
Yes.
Clever. You wait till the next one comes in and you move to them.
Yeah.
All this loyalty to promoters, they're not loyal to you. You go to whoever's overpaying and you get as much as you can.
Down straight.
Get what you can, get it secure, so that whatever happens, you got a roof over your head for the rest of your life.
Yeah, if you're smart, you buy a few roofs, rent them out.
Well, yeah, that's the first step, is getting yours, and then after that, you want to do 3 more fights. And I think that's what Tony Bellew done. I think he got 5.
That's what even David Allen's done.
Dave
Allen's bought a bunch of houses.
Lovely.
Rented them out. Smart.
Lovely, and it's not so bad when you know people in the boxing fraternity. In case you get any tenants that don't want to pay their rents, and you need to get them out.
There you go.
Wake up one morning and all of a sudden I've not got that tenant problem anymore. At 2 a.m. they decided to leave.
I heard. I was watching this program, and the geezer did some work for a debt collector, and part of his work was to get tenants out who'd stop paying. Because if you do it the legal way, it takes months. So he said one of the ways, if they don't want to pay up, if they don't want to come to some payment agreement, they'll have the house watched, wait until it's empty, then let two big dogs in. Let two big dogs in. Then when they come home, tenants come home, they hear this barking by two big dogs. They call the landlord, say, hey, you got two big dogs in my property. And says, yeah, you're going to have to pay to get them out. So to get them out, and I'll empty the place out, and I'll pay you X amount. Okay, fair enough.
It works. I mean, the one I heard was when you wait, same thing. You watch the house, wait for them to leave.
Yeah.
Get a text sent to you saying there's a gas leak. I'm going out. So then it's your legal obligation to then enter the property to sort the gas leak.
Yeah.
And while you're in there, if they haven't paid their rent, they come out and it's the same thing. You want to re-enter, you clear your balance, or your stuff's there packed, you can collect it from the porch.
Boom.
Because, yeah, that whole squatters' rights, it's and that hurt a lot of people over lockdown.
Of course it would. It's terrible.
People were doing all of that, and it was like everyone thinks that not everybody's a landlord with 250 properties. Some people have their own home and one rental property.
Exactly.
So, you know, people sitting there saying, I'm not going to pay the rent, you know, because of lockdown. Yeah, it's a bit. And as you said, you can't always, you can't follow the rules, because if you're following for people that don't follow the rules, otherwise you lose.
Exactly. You can't follow the rules with people who don't follow the rules. Don't make sense. You got to use your initiative and get them out of there.
Oh, well then, Lef. I mean, I think you've done well. You sat through 4 rounds of a BILLAM-SMITH. It was fun because you enjoyed watching him get pieced up. Then it was fun because in the 5th, he got a heavy knockout against line of play. I think job's a good one. Considering I was trying to get you to almost concede and give up after round 3. Or no, after round 1. And it was, I think we had a good. Yeah, I had a guy of watching it hard. I had a bit of football discussion. I had a bit of a debate with I forgot his name now and I can't see. He's very knowledgeable on football, I must say. He's very knowledgeable. But yeah, I wonder what Ben Shalom's saying. He's got to do something positive because he knows this guy sells out and brings money in. And he brings viewership. It's a Saturday. I've quite enjoyed this card. I quite enjoyed it. Caroline Dubois, Dan Azeez. This has been a decent card. A solid, for a domestic Saturday night fight card that's part of a subscription.
Yeah.
You know, not having to pay any extra. I'll give that a solid 8.5, borderline 9 out of 10. I've really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it.
What about that fight with the geezer? I wasn't watching it. I was watching something else. What about the geezer? The fight with the geezer whose mouthfeel came out 3 times.
That was a bit farcical. That was a bit embarrassing to be on the TV.
I'm glad I missed that.
I don't know what happened. His gum shield fell out many times. I mean, many times, like close to double digits, 6 to 9 times. I stopped counting after a while. It was embarrassing, and he survived the rounds. And he lost by 3 points, and then 3 points deducted. I mean, I didn't see that fight being a draw. I think he still should have got the win, but because the ref was scoring it, the ref's so annoyed with him. It's hard for him to give him a round. You know, so it's hard to give somebody a round if they're annoying you. If you're watching the bloody gumshaw drop out, it's just how do you find the time to give him the round? Because from that moment, trying to worry about finding a safe moment to stop the bout and hoping that this guy don't lose some teeth or something, and people are going to blame him. Why didn't you stop it before then?
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good lesson to him. What's happened, but you need your kit, kit. Because it was like, I think they said it on the commentary. It's almost as if he's forgotten his gumshoe. They've had to quickly go and buy some from somewhere, put it in some boiling water, and try and shove it in his mouth. And And it's clearly not fitting.
Not working.
Yeah,
Probably had to get it off sportsdirect.com.
I've got no idea. Whatever it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. The boxer who left his gum shield, or the trainer, whatever, they should hang their head in shame.
Yeah.
That was
you had to send somebody down to sportsdirect.com.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, to be honest. That's what happened. But yeah, it was just embarrassing to watch.
Mad. I'm glad I didn't see it.
Yeah, see, Richie Ratpaul, that's how you know.
Yeah.
Richie Ratpaul looking very comfortable, thinking, "Yep, not a challenge to me. When I'm ready, I'll come to Bournemouth and I'll beat him again." He's thinking, and they can pay me nicely for it. Yeah, a bit of a bigger stadium than this.
Yeah. Paying handsomely. Well, I'm glad I stayed around for that fight.
Glad I convinced you. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun, but not because of Chris BILLAM-SMITH.
No, it wasn't. It was all about the opponent, and I did concede that. He was collapsing the pocket, getting in there, causing some damage, and then he was just a bit reckless at the end, or he slowed down, and he gave us a show real knockout. Like,
yeah,
that when he kind of leaned forward and his body just came back and he just collapsed backwards. That's a brutal knockout. There we go, replay. Leans forward, then bang backwards.
Yeah. Great knockout over a guy with look 2 weight classes under him.
And that's the shame now, and that's what Sky's going to have now. All Sky's going to have is that little 5-second flurry, then a knockdown at the end, and it does not tell the story of the fight. BILLAM-SMITH was in all kinds of trouble.
Exactly.
See the rest scorecard. He was in all kinds of trouble.
He was way behind on the scorecard by a middleweight.
He celebrated a bit too heavily for me.
Way too much.
It's like when you were the 5th year at school and you beat the 3rd years in football and you're running around waving your top of your head like you're Pele.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. You're supposed to be in them. You just...
Yeah, he's moving mad.
Why are you getting so excited? You're supposed to do this. They had you against the rocks, mate.
Just put your donkey jacket on and catch your school bus. Go on.
Donkey jacket.
Put your donkey jacket on and catch your school bus. Go on.
Dylan White style. Call him a donkey. It's like Dylan White called Derek Chisholm. He's a good donkey. He's a good donkey. He puts in a good shift.
Oh, yeah. Put your donkey jacket on, man.
Listen. I would love to watch Dylan White press conference, man, when he goes off on one. His insults at A1 plus, man. I used to go to school with a few guys like him. Like, you get into an argument, and it's hard because they have the ability to flip in. We can go outside and on the cobbles, as Carl Froch says. Yeah. And take it to the streets, or I can just insult you with my words to make everyone laugh at you, make you look like an idiot. So it's like, which one do you want?
Oh dear.
Bloody hell.
It was worth sticking around because I poured myself two glasses of rum, and I had 2 fruit scones.
Hey, listen, I've been getting on the drinks lately, man. Me and the missus have been going on a few dates, and well, you know what? You think you work all this, and I've done a lot of redecorating at home.
Yeah,
and that's all done. I want to enjoy some of this money. I want to enjoy it now.
You want to celebrate?
Yeah, I want to enjoy it. Go out, a few nice meals, a few drinks.
Oh yeah.
And the ladies always get more amenable.
Oh.
Once you've looked with a few glasses of their fancy.
Oh yeah. Definitely. It really crosses my mind to have a drink, But I thought, let me just have a run. Let me just have a run, and run with my scone. Once the fight started, I thought, oh, this guy's come to fight. And yeah. So basically, I did the thing standing up. Did it standing up. Kept it moving. Excuse me. Kept it moving. Got a couple of glasses of rum. Got a couple of fruit scones. And it's been I think that's the most entertaining. The most entertained I've been watching a Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight.
Raf, you have to get in a few more digs on our Chris. He doesn't update his surnames. His initials BS. Oh god!
Yeah.
But we're going to see lots more of him. But when we think about it, we're going to see lots more of him. So he's going to give us a platform to watch some domestic fights that aren't going to be pay-per-view, and that's what we need. I'm just getting sick to death for too many fights, and that's my annoyance with Queensbury. Too many fights put on pay-per-view that should be domestic. Your BT subscription should cover it.
Yeah,
too many, and this was a good decent domestic card, Saturday night fight card on your as part of your subscription package, not a pay-per-view. We need these, and BILLAM-SMITH is going to give us those. He's going to give us 3 of those a year, and then they'll get some with Natasha Jonas in like the Midlands, well, not the Midlands, Liverpool area. Then they'll have a with up in Newcastle. So we can get about 8 of these shows a year. No? Should do.
Did Chris BILLAM-SMITH bring the entertainment? Did he bring the excitement? He didn't bring the excitement, but his opponent did. He had him smacking him. He was two weight classes lighter than Chris BILLAM-SMITH, but he was smacking him up, making Chris dip his knees, smacking him up for I don't think Chris BILLAM-SMITH won a round until he knocked him out in the 5th or the 6th.
Fifth round. It was a cold, heavy knockout, though. It was a cold knockout, which you would expect for somebody that looked, as you said, 2 weights lighter than him. Yeah. 2 weight classes.
2 weight classes lighter. So was Rafi entertained? Yes. Rafi had 2 glasses of rum and 2 fruit scones. And he did it standing up.
Okay, Sky Sports are showing the Jaguar Rivas bout.
Say that again?
Sky Sports are showing the Jaguar Oscar Rivas bout.
A Jaguar Oscar Rivas. When's that?
January 15th, I think they said.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this Sky and Top Rank. The Sky Top Rank shows. It's seeing some international fight nights.
Yeah.
I remember when Sky put on the Errol Spence Sean Porter fight. That was bloody lovely. I remember it was a nice surprise. I was doing up at that time. I was like, I want to see round 2 of Errol Spence Sean Porter. I was like, hang on, I'll have some of this. This was nice.
That's decent. It's decent.
They got to work a bit more closer with these things. That's one good thing about what I like about Ben Shalom is people are willing to work with him.
Yeah.
You heard they don't want to work with him, and it puts him and his fighters at a bit of it causes them a few issues.
Yeah, it can do indeed. You know what? Excuse me. You know what? We've done it. We've done this thing. Mission accomplished. I can't believe I enjoyed the Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight. But it wasn't because of him. It was because of his opponent. But credit due, he did finish it off nicely. But then he should have done anyway. You know what I mean? Should have done anyway.
The simple rounds.
Yeah. Your final words. Leon Figures.
Yeah, final words. I'm quite happy with Ben Shalom and Boxer. And here's a pondering question for you. If Ben Shalom had signed Anthony Joshua, I think we would have got the Joshua Wilder fight. I think PBC would have been willing to work with Ben Shalom.
Why?
Because I just think Eddie Hearn went there and rubbed everybody up the wrong way and just did not want to work with him.
Eddie Hearn rubbed people up the wrong way. Well, maybe people were rubbed up the wrong way by Eddie Hearn. Maybe he didn't have to do nothing. Maybe they were rubbed up. Maybe they were rubbed up. Maybe they felt rubbed up the wrong way by Eddie Hearn, by his existence, by the fact he was doing things, making things happen.
It's what he says. It's what he says.
Well, business is business. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. You can't. Business, never personal.
If Eddie Hearn was a boxer, he would be like Nassim. He was showboating. His interviews, he was insulting other people. You could see how he was. He could. I could see why they didn't like him.
The boxer would be like who?
Prince Nassim. Remember how he was a showboat, wind his opponents up?
Yeah, maybe.
And I mean, what? Because he gets him notoriety, gets his fighters notoriety, but it worked against him because it means that other promotional outfits didn't like to work with him.
Hey, maybe they just wanted to be him. Maybe they just wanted to be him. Maybe they wanted to be in his shoes. Maybe they wanted to wear his brief.
Possibly.
I don't know. It's just, that's another question. We're just floating that. We're just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? But you might be right. But hey, it's a good one to leave out there in the ether. Let people chew on that. But yes, get Chris BILLAM-SMITH a donkey jacket.
A good donkey. A good work donkey.
Somebody get the man a donkey jacket. Bloody hell. At least this geezer AX came in and made it somewhat entertaining. First time I've thoroughly enjoyed a Chris BILLAM-SMITH fight.
Well, thank you for giving him a chance, right? Thank you for giving him a chance because you didn't have to.
Didn't have to give him a chance, but I thought, hey, let's just give the cat a chance and see what happened. But Leon, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Much appreciation. We catch you in the week.
You take care.
Take care now. That was the Leon Figures. And everybody, hope you enjoy this. It was enjoyable. If you've enjoyed the show, but you've not yet hit that like button, then please kindly do so. If you've enjoyed the show, but you've not hit the subscribe button, but please kindly do so. If you enjoyed the show, but you have not hit the share button, then please kindly do so. And don't be afraid to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. I've now against Eddie. He's a good promoter in a sea of sharks, indeed. Indeed. Where are we at? Yeah, there we are. We're good. Yeah. Am I late? Well, you can rewind, my friend. You can rewind because we're just finishing the show. But thanks to everybody that take the time out of their day to come and join us. Catch you in the week around 9:15 p.m. on a Monday coming. Enjoy the World Cup finals tomorrow. Argentina versus France. My money's on France, but hey, anything could happen. And in the meantime, what I can say is we're out. Blessed.